Hi, it's me, Ingrid NFP, and welcome to decorating my collage wall part 3. I don't know how many parts there are going to be, but every part is approximately a half hour. So I've already spent an hour trying to decorate my wall. Anyway, and I have like 4 walls, so this is going to just take ages. I was thinking I wanted to take this one. This is like a piece of art. It's like a woman picking up a ton of rags. I find the colors of this to be quite nice, so let's put that up. So I've been pretty tired from my work. It seems that patients who come during the summer are pretty demanding, so that kind of makes me tired. I'm thinking that this goes well with this. It's kind of white with white pastel-y kind of colors, so that works out well here. I don't know if you guys can see because it's too far up. But yeah. Then next I wanted to put up this library. I got this from Geneva Airport, from the Geneva Airport magazine. So that's usually where I go when I fly home to France. I usually go through Geneva. Geneva is a big airport, but there are other airports in the area as well. It's just that Geneva has often the cheapest flights because they have EasyJet. There we go. So that's the left part of it. And I'm thinking that this goes well with this like dark academia thing that's going on here. So I'm going to add this part. So yeah, my supervisor was away for a few days, but now she came back because she was sick. And I felt really sick today, or like I wasn't feeling that well. Then I had a meeting with my boss and the other residents at my work, and everybody's trying to be so diplomatic, and I'm like, I'm not in the mood to have like formal meetings with my boss. And yeah, anyway, let's put this up here. I think we need to like hide the fact that this page is not quite cut right. There. It looks quite nice, this library. Maybe we could put like a picture on top of this like text, but that's something for later. It's not very straight, unfortunately. Okay, that's a little bit better. Right, yeah, that looks good. Okay, it's good to have the camera so that like I can see the far away effect, which I can't really do otherwise. I'm thinking that maybe there's some kind of like blue lagoon kind of thing that I can paste next to that blue thing. There are all sorts of small pictures in this. Maybe this isn't the right thing to use. Oh, here we've got the Northern Lights again, which I guess I'll put next to those Northern Lights. This was also from like the Flight magazine or something, talking about like Norway. On the other side, they have Jordan. So there are all sorts of different travel destinations. So my ESFP colleague is going to have her bachelorette party next summer, I mean. And I'm part of a WhatsApp group. It's kind of ridiculous for me. I'm not used to this, but apparently I might be going to a music festival in Poland next summer. Not really what I wanted to do, but I mean, I guess that it would be a good experience. I was planning on like, maybe I was going to go to Japan, or I was going to go to some kind of, maybe I was going to go to the US, I don't know. So maybe I'll have to do that as well as the US, but, I'll have to save a bit of money, I guess, for that. Okay, so there's a lagoon. Here's some Swedish water. With like little houses and such. I think that goes well, I guess, together, the blue with the blue. But I also want to put the other nature ones next to each other. But okay, let's see how this works. Well, that blue doesn't work well, really. Oh well, I can't really keep second guessing myself. That's the thing with INFPs, we're really indecisive. Sometimes I just do things impulsively because that's the only way I can do something. Which, some people would argue is ADHD, but I'm like not at all an impulsive person. It's just when it's not, I'm so tired of myself like indecisively. Anyway, here we go. Let's put this one. This is also blue. I don't know what this place is supposed to be. But yeah, that kind of works, but kind of not. Unfortunately, this blue is way too blue. Okay. Weird. I don't know how to put this. This maybe goes well together. I don't know. It doesn't really go well, but at least it's the same size as the one above it, so that works, I guess. Does this go well together? This is like a cloudy camping day or something. It's a picture called Enclosure 2019. That actually came from like an art magazine that was free. I forget where I got it from. Maybe I got it like in the like Stockholm's tourism center in the Grand Central Station, basically. I don't know. Does this go well here? Yeah, that goes well here. Well, no, unfortunately, I have no space here. Life is difficult. I have a hard time deciding things, but I guess that this kind of works, but I'll have to put something that fits here later on. Maybe something here. Nah. This works out, I guess. Okay, so there's a lot of clouds here. Okay, where are we? Here's a picture of a woman with green hair, kind of sitting, looking into the distance. It reminds me a little bit of Vanderpeet's Instagram. He'd put a like a slow motion video of him like staring into the distance. Oh, it was good. Staring at the sea and throwing a stone into the sea. Oh no, why doesn't it work? Why? No, nothing works. Can we have it go here? No. No, this is like playing Tetris, you know? Like, okay, this works. Semi works, I guess. Both of these very contemplative ladies. The one picking up the laundry and the other one watching the sea, I guess. This is a kind of like Barbie, German Barbie, I guess. I don't know. But she's the map behind her is actually Sweden, so I don't know why I said German Barbie. But it's like the original Barbie was from Germany, which Mattel then used to. It's like here's a unicorn. A unicorn, like with all these waterfalls. I don't know where that could fit though. But maybe it goes with like the aurora or I don't know. No, we need to focus on the big pictures. The big picture, okay. This picture is actually, I don't even know why I cut this out. It doesn't look like anything interesting. But, okay. Well, here's some 3 girls dancing in the mist, which I guess goes well with the clouds over there. So I think we could put this underneath the library picture. Anyway. But so anyway, I had a patient that was not my patient, was not listed on me, because people are on holiday, right? And she wanted me to write her a sick leave, but like her doctor had told her the plan, which was to not renew her sick leave. And so my hands were kind of tied, and she was so disrespectful and like did not respect me at all, and I didn't know what to do, and I had to leave the room, and I started crying. And I had to go complain to several people, which, you know, is not that great professionally, but I had to survive somehow. And I ended up finding a wonderful person who could help me. She's an occupational therapist, but she also works with helping people get back to work. Get back to work. She helps people discuss with their bosses and Social Security and such. She's really good at all that, and so she said that she would take over, that I could talk to her. Okay, here's a nice picture. That fits exactly right with these 3 girls dancing. So with the fountain here, the colors kind of fit, so I think that was good. We just need to put something here and something to fill that hole there. Oh, this is a really tall lady. I don't know where to put that, but if there's a place where there's like a long hole, then I can do that. Oh, we need like a square picture. Square picture, square picture. Here I've got a knight with a woman, like a princess on the horse behind. It's Eric of Pommern and the Queen Philippa. middle-aged days. I don't know where I got that from, but maybe I can put a knight there. But like there's a Viking on the other side. I don't know if I could put it with the Vikings. Or if this fits into... No, this is too big. No. Could I put it there? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see a little bit how this fits in. I've been listening to a lot of medieval music. I've been listening to le Tourbillon. Quand je vois du Bacchari, que tout tourne, 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 tourne. Quand je vois du Bacchari. No, it does not. It does not fit. We'll need to find something else. The knight and his lady need to move to some other place. I can't put it there. Okay. No. Here are some vegetables, like an artichoke and some, I don't know what that is, tomatoes, and a leek, or some spring onion or something. Nah, that's too small. It's sad when I can't like find a picture that fits. Okay. Where do we have like kind of exotic kind of picture that could fit in with the blue? Over there. I'll have to pause and open a new thing. Okay, I couldn't find anything for the whole, but I found this Stockholm picture, which I'll put right underneath the library part. This was actually from Stockholm City Museum. They have a city museum. It was closed for several years, but it opened back again like around 2 years ago. And yeah, it's pretty fun to see old pictures of the town. But it hasn't changed that much, let's just say. So I'm going to put it here. Oh, I was listening to a lot of medieval songs and Occitan songs, and it was quite weird to find out that one of my children's songs when I was a child was actually about a man being hung and quartered. If you guys want to know, it's called Jean Petit. Jean Petit was apparently a guy who, was a revolutionary, and he got he got drawn and quartered, basically for his crime. So, yeah, not really a success story, but I did not know this when I was a child dancing in a circle. A lot of old French songs are pretty weird. There are some pretty weird songs out there. There's another song called À la claire fontaine. And basically, well, a lot of these songs are about like people getting wedded as like, basically the women are annoying. If they say no, then they like they're basically described as bitches, pretty much. So, pretty weird songs sometimes, the meanings, but So I was listening to different children's songs, actually, you know, but they're folk songs. And some of them come from medieval songs, some of them are from later on. But it was pretty interesting, to say the least. So there's a song, à la claire fontaine, en allant promener, j'ai trouvé l'eau si belle que je m'y suis baignée. Il y a longtemps que je t'aime, jamais je ne t'oublierai. And then it goes on. And the song of Jean Petit is not that great, so I'm not going to sing that. But this stuff is a mess. I have too many things. Like, I have blue things, but they kind of don't really fit with the rest. But let's try it out. Let's try it out, the blue stuff. Because I got the architectural magazine and stuff. And there's a song, En passant par la Lorraine avec mes sabots. En passant par la Lorraine avec mes sabots. Rencontrer 3 capitaines avec mes sabots d'ondaine. Oh, 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 avec mes sabots. Basically, it's about how this girl meets some captains in the army in Lorraine, which is the area of France nearby Germany. And basically she meets them with clogs, which is pretty outrageous because, you know, that means that you're not very desirable for some captains. No, this does not work. This does not work anywhere. Okay. More blue. More blues. Where do we have blues? Anyway, I did not have a great day, and I think I will... this will take up all of my energy. So I will distract myself by singing some old French songs. So when I was small, I sang this song about birds. Okay, that's nice. I like birds. But I found out that the song that I was singing was about plucking the feathers off a bird. So instead, oh no, that does not fit. Okay, well, we'll leave this for later. I guess that we can put it here somewhere. And maybe we can find like an A4 to put in here. Yeah, that kind of works. Kind of, I guess. Or not really. Maybe we should put the Mexican one. Where's the Mexican one? So the song is basically like the different parts of the body are getting plucked. So it's alouette, and alouette is a kind of bird. Alouette, gentille alouette, alouette, je te plumerai le bec, je te plumerai le bec, et le cou, et le bec, et la tête, et le ventre, Alouette, gentille alouette, alouette, je te plumerai les ailes, je te plumerai les ailes, et les ailes, et la tête, et le cou, Alouette, gentille alouette, alouette. te plumerai. Okay, that was quite nice. That works out well, I guess. It's blue, I guess. Yeah, it kind of works, I guess. Okay, so that was a song of the Alouette. There's a song about how a donkey gets some purple shoes, which I always find funny. Mona, it's basically her donkey has his head hurts, so she gets him first a hat. But then she also gets him pink shoes, purple shoes, just because, you know, I find that pretty funny. Mona a bien mal à la tête. Madame lui, elle fait faire un bonnet pour sa tête. Un bonnet pour sa tête. Et des souliers lilas, et des souliers lilas. So, that's pretty funny, I guess. Oh, here are the cows. Maybe the cows go with the birds and all that. I don't know. I could try. But I also want to do the blue part of that. Let's go and do the blue part. We need to get going with the A4 papers. I mean, the smaller papers are just, it makes things difficult, you know, to always be playing Tetris between small pieces of paper. We need to speed up a little bit. Okay. And there's a song that's there's a song about trois jeunes tambours. So these tambours, these military guys who have a drummers. Trois jeunes tambours sont revenus de guerre. Trois jeunes tambours sont revenus de guerre. Les gens dans votre plan sont revenus de guerre. There's a... It's not a very interesting song. A lot of these aren't super interesting. But the one that I learned a lot when I was small was called Sur le pont d'Avignon, which is a bridge in Avignon. And the song goes Sur le pont d'Avignon, on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, on y danse tous en rond. Et les hommes ils font comme ça. And basically it's like, well, the men, they, in Avignon, they bow, you know, and the women, they curtsy and all of that. And I was learning this in preschool, so I did not really know what we were singing about. But so the boys would have to do that thing, and the girls would have to do the curtsying. But there's a Swedish song that's pretty similar in how, in the way that women and men have to do different parts. Like there's a regular song and there's the other song. It's a song called Vi är musikanter, and they're basically, we are musical people from Skaraborg, which is a place in Sweden. So, vi är musikanter alltid från Skaraborg. Vi är musikanter alltid från Skaraborg. Okay. So, they go like this. Vi kan spela violaj. Vi kan spela bas, fiol och flöjt. Like basically, we can play the violin, we can play the bass, we can play the flute. Vi kan dansa boom för alla, boom för alla, boom för alla. Vi kan dansa boom för alla, boom för alla. basically like where you're dancing in a round, you know. These are songs that my grandmother taught me when I was small. Vi kan spela. And I don't know if that's the one where different genders have to do different things. I forget which one this is. Anyway, I like that song. This kind of works architecturally and blue and stuff. The best song though was a song, well, my grandmother would do these songs. What was it called? It was, well, when I was small, my grandmother was a little bit more involved in my life and such, and she really did cherish me, but I think that after a while she realized like I wasn't as cute or that she thought I would be or something. So she kind of, she was a little bit distant, so let's just say, but there was a certain thing that she liked doing with me. And well, there were a few things that she would do, but one of the things was that she had a like little bubble pool. She tried to make like a patio or like a kind of thing in her house, but it didn't really work out. So instead she bought like this big like bubble pool basin kind of thing. It wasn't like really making a lot of bubbles, and it was pretty old and didn't function very well, but I would take bath, like I would swim in there with my grandmother when I was small. And she was really big and I was really small. So I don't know how she did crush me in there, but it was kind of a nice memory of my grandma that she would take me in there because she really liked like relaxing in the bath, and I would like be bubbling around and like swimming around her. And I don't know if I was naked in there, but like I think that like it was fine. And we would do those songs, and one of the songs is Karusellen, which was one of my favorites. And it's a song that they mostly do during midsummer in Sweden, and it's about basically we need to join the carousel. We need to go quick, you know, otherwise we'll miss the carousel. So I found it goes like slowly at first, and then it picks up speed. So it goes. Vi är och karusellen som ska gå till kvällen. 10 för de stora och 5 för de små. Skynda på, nu ska karusellen gå. Oh, ha, 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 da, 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 da. Andersson och Pettersson och Rönnsson och jag. Ah, ah, ah. Det går ju så bra för Andersson och Pettersson och Lundström och jag. And basically, well, Andersson and Pettersson and all these people, it's going so well for all of us. And so she would whoosh me around in the bathtub kind of thing. It was a biggish bathtub, I guess. And I'd love floating around like that. And yeah, that was a really nice time. I mean, then when she started getting older, I think that she did not have like the capacity to deal with that, but it was nice while it lasted, you know. So that's one of my favorites. And when you're dancing around like the maypole, and there are tons of people around, and everybody's rushing, like towards like everybody hand in hands of all ages are rushing towards one way and rushing towards the other way. It's really funny. And one of the best midsummer songs, I've told you guys about the frog song, obviously. I need to do the interpretive dance, but that will be for some other day. But there is a song about a raven. So let me first put this one up. It's like kind of like old-fashioned decor. Okay, so it's about grandmother's little crow or little raven. And I don't know what is happening in that song, but basically the murmur is your grandmother, but on her mother's side. So murmurs lilla kråka, her little crow, had to go, had to like travel away. But she ends up falling into the ditch. Okay, so imagine all of these grown adults, but also children, and everybody's mixed around the flagpole, around the maypole, and everybody's like going, mormors lilla kråka skulle ut och åka, ingen var det hon som körde. Mormors lilla kråka skulle ut och åka, var det hon som körde. So I think that it was a crow that is actually driving the car, which isn't great, but okay. But that's the reason that we all get put into the mud, basically. So we're going around in a circle, and then you go in svankotit. So everybody starts going closer to the maple, and then svankotit. So then everybody goes away from the maple. Och en svänga ner I diket. Everybody falls to the floor, basically. And I thought that was hilarious as a kid. I still think it's kind of funny. I don't know why there was a song about grandmother's little crow driving a car and pushing us all into the ditch. But so yeah, that's the note I'll end this video on. Now we've gone on more than half an hour, and we've done quite a bit actually. This collage is moving on steadily forwards. But yeah, so have a great day, everybody. Bye.